Nickel 6-1 Tango Logic, over.
Oh, got it! Woohoo!
Roger, there's troubleshooting.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS stuff, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well, if there's like... Look at that thing.
Like I've known you for about 20 years now, and even 20 years ago, this was the biggest thing to you. Like, you used to show me shit on your computer of like, look, it's just like that. It looked just like that, like videos where it's like, this thing takes off really fast, and you were obsessed with it back then. What does this feel like for you now that, the cat's out of the bag?
Very non-eventful. Just kind of really don't care. It is genius that they did drop it in the year of 2020
That's
with all
what
the
I
chaos.
was thinking. I'm like, well, that's
Genius
funny.
move, Illuminati.
Yeah.
No, you guys are out there too. Great job. But I think really like the biggest thing that's kind of helped is like having a life. Like when I was in my 20s and a teenager, like I didn't have a life. So it was just react to latest and loudest and the news, and here's a new documentary or a book or a magazine that came out on, aliens, UFOs or whatever. I got nothing else to do.
Right.
Why don't I go jump in and get freaked out about that?
That's so true.
And now that's just like when you have a family, you've got something to do, you got a job, you have like more meaning in life. You're like, yeah.
I got to get up tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I'm hiding underneath a crowd of 7 billion other. You're not going to find me.
Right.
I'm not that interesting. You're going to leave me alone.
Right, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
so that's all the stress. Like, it feels like your body has to be stressed about something.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'm just stressed about other things.
Yeah.
So my stress meter, give a shit meter is already occupied, already full. I don't have a lot of time for aliens, even though I would like to. I would like to.
You want to just dive into this forever.
Yeah, just go down to the basement, hand me some pizzas once in a while. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody and just dive into it.
Okay, so the distraction factor, this goes back to what we heard in the Reagan speech where he talks about like, hey, this war, we wouldn't care about this war if aliens landed right now. We would be all banding together to solve this other problem. So like, oddly enough, we're all banding together to solve this other problem called the pandemic. So I don't care so much about the UFO thing.
Right, totally.
It's just a distraction factor because like you were saying, we all are built with this natural energy. It's like the fight or flight energy, the adrenaline energy to, I have to go conquer a thing. And if you're just idle, idle time, idle mind, like if you're just sitting around doing nothing all day, you're looking for latest and loudest to go.
According to your human needs. So
Absolutely.
If you're an observer, shit like this, if you got nothing else to do, it's going to get you good. And that's what happened to me for so many years, decades.
Right.
And if you're a decider, it'll be something more about, the fairsies and the government and the people and the issues and stuff like that.
You'll freak out about this, but it will absolutely be directed at the guy that was in charge of this information. The actual UFO aliens, are they going to judge us? Are they going to...
Right.
I can't even say it. I can't even believe that's
We're
what
judging you.
Like, who fucking cares?
Like, I want to...
I can't even, say it.
I want to do this, and I got to be careful, but I want to... There's so many alien documentaries, like Ancient Aliens and shit. Like, I want to go back, like put it on our movie time. I don't know when I'll...
Sure.
Little by little, I would like to go back and watch the documentaries without the, now just with okay, this
So this is true. Yeah.
Like just to process this a little bit. These aliens have been fucking with us for thousands of years.
Right?
Like, they didn't just show up in the 50s.
Oh, I know. And you know what gets me? Because I get bothered by this. Here's what gets me. Fuck you assholes for leaving Bob Lazar in the dark.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off is all
that
these
poor
people,
one guy.
all these people that were like, I saw a spaceship, and the government's like, fuck you. And I'm like, that's what bothers me. It's that individual
Bob Lazar was
trying to tell the truth.
Not fair.
It's not fair.
And I'm just
that's exactly what gets me as a
he built his
teenager.
own jet-powered motorcycle. He'll be all right.
I think what you're trying to point out here is just, it seems to be, you're all going to have the natural freak out energy. We all have the natural freak out energy. If you're doing nothing with that energy, if you don't have any objective goals that you are attempting to conquer, if you don't have a conquerable thing, an objective goal thing, then you're absolutely going to get freaked out by whatever your functions feel like today. And that tidal wave, panic. It just dominates your life.
It does. Last thing, it does help to get older too, because I have been so worn out of like jumping with Y2K freakouts or 9/11 freakouts and conspiracies. Like I've been up and down the conspiracy roller coaster so many times, like packing bags and doing dugouts and bug outs and hideout shit. You know,
digging and hiding things around the yard.
So much stuff over the years. It really does help to just kind of wear yourself the fuck out.
I don't care anymore.
Aliens, go ahead. Fucking come get me. A lot of the fears is like it's going to end the world. Like, really?
So what?
At this point, so what? Once you make it to 40, everything else is extra credit.
Right.
I'm ready to go.
The U.S. Navy has finally acknowledged that videos appearing to show UFOs flying through the air are real. They don't call them UFOs. They call them unidentified aerial phenomena. The several videos they're talking about were recorded years ago by fighter pilots. Then in 2017, they were made public by the New York Times. More now from our Randy Kay.
Look at this thing. It's rotating.
Images of that rotating thing captured by U.S. Navy aircraft, sensors locking in on the target. Commander David Fravor saw it firsthand during a training mission, describing it like a 40-foot-long tic-tac, maneuvering rapidly and changing direction.
As we both looked out the right side of our airplane, we saw a disturbance in the water and a white object, oblong, pointing north.
The object was first sighted in 2004, then similar objects again in 2015. Footage of the sightings, declassified by the military, weren't made public until December 2017 by the New York Times and a group that researches UFOs.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the SA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Oh, thing, dude.
This was extremely abrupt, like a ping pong ball bouncing off a wall. The ability to hover over the water and then start a vertical climb from basically zero up towards about 12,000 feet and then accelerate in less than 2 seconds and disappear is something I had never seen in my life.
The Navy says it still doesn't know what the objects are, and officials aren't speculating.
They found compelling evidence that we, quote, may not be alone.
The federal government is being increasingly open about its decades-long investigation of UFOs. They have spent millions of dollars, and officials admit now they've seen many things they don't understand. We decided to ask the president about it. Here was his semi-cryptic answer. Watch.
You gave an interview the other day in which you said you've been briefed on unidentified flying objects. Are they real?
Well, I don't want to really get into it too much, but personally, I tend to doubt it. I mean, you have people that swear by it, right? And pilots have come in and they said, and these are pilots that are not pilots that are into that particular world, but we have had people saying that they've seen things. I'm not a believer, but, I guess anything's possible.
We spoke to a government official recently who said the U.S. government had wreckage from a UFO in a facility on an Air Force base. Are you familiar with that?
I haven't heard that, no. I haven't heard that. I don't assume it's correct, but, I have an open mind, Tucker.
No, you do, Mr. President. Thank you for that.
Nowadays, you can believe anything, right?
I'm making this presentation directly to the American people with the media present, which is an honor to have you. This morning, because many of our nation's reporters and folks will not tell you the truth. It's all fake news. It's all a ruse. Not true. It's all fake news. It's all fake news. The news is fake because so much of the news is fake. We're not going to let it happen because I'm here again to take my message straight to the people. It's all fake news. It's all a ruse. Not true. It's all fake news. It's all fake news. The news is fake because so much of the news is fake. This is terrible. This is terrible. Russia is a ruse. It's all fake news. It's all a ruse. Not true. It's all fake news. Russia is a ruse. Fake. It's all fake news. The news is fake because so much of the news is fake. What the fuck?
The front stroke, you go down, hold your nose like you're going down underwater. And that's the swim. Pretty easy, fun little dances. So let's try with some music. So this is the mashed potato. Ready?